Hey, good morning, everybody. Tuesday, November 5th, Election Day, and I'm here, Chris Allen, here on the SAM channel, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and X, all sponsored by Ace Hardware Marketplace. It's been a little bit, been a minute, but since it is Election Day and we've got a pretty good chance of rain coming in, especially tonight, wanted to give you the latest on the weather because many of you have yet to vote. It is election day. The polls are open until 6 o'clock this evening. So if you have not early voted and you've been waiting for today to get out there and vote, this is the time to do it. And the weather is pretty cooperative for the time being. Let's take a look outside. This is live from Plano, Kentucky. As we look outside my window this morning, we've got some clouds, and there's even a little bit of sun that's trying to break through, but for the most part, it is cloudy. But I think any kind of rain should hold off until later this afternoon or this evening. Most of you, the rain is going to hold off until after you come home for work, or just about in time for the polls to close, which is going to be 6 o'clock this evening. So I think we're looking pretty good. It's going to be breezy. It's going to be warm. We hit a record yesterday. By the way, we broke a record. The record high 80 set back in 1909, and again in 1956 we broke that by 1 degree. We hit 81 at the airport yesterday. So a new record high for November the 4th. That will go down in the books. All right, let's check on the radar. And we see the radar view from our vantage point here in Bowling Green, and nothing is out there. That's what I'm telling you. You're good to go. I think we'll see a mainly rain-free day. I don't think we'll see much in the way of rain until later in the afternoon and maybe even the evening. It may be later tonight. But certainly the heavier rain will come in overnight and during the day tomorrow. That's going to be the case. You can see there are plenty of weather bulletins back to the northwest of us in parts of Missouri and Illinois. Some of those are flash flood warnings. You can see some lightning strikes back that way, some thunderstorms, but otherwise there's just not a lot going on at this point as far as any kind of dangerous weather or anything like that. Let me see here. This is a little bit, they've updated the software here, so I want to make sure I get everything correct. Here comes hopefully the mesonet. There it goes. So we are looking at mesonet here, and you can see the temperatures are pretty much in the 60s and 70s. It's a very warm morning, excuse me, across the area, and it's going to be a warm day. We could even set a record or two today across the area. Winds are the big factor. Southerly winds sustained. These are not gusts. These are sustained winds at 10 to 15 miles per hour. The gusts are over 20 and sometimes even close to 30 miles per hour, even this morning. So if you're standing outside going to the polls, it's going to be breezy. It's going to be warm, and it's going to be humid. Look at these dew points in the 60s right around the Bowling Green area, much of southern Kentucky. Yeah, you can tell there's a lot more moisture in the air, a lot more humidity that's in the air. So that's the way it's going to be today. So just know that when you're out checking things that, or maybe going to the polls, you're going to find that happening. All right, here we go with the model blender showing us the next few days, and check that out. Cooler times ahead. Now, more seasonable we're looking at here after today's 80, 81, maybe 82. The record is 81. No, I'm sorry. The record is 82. I had it right the first time. The record high for today is 82. That was set back also in the year of 1909, like yesterday's record. But we're calling for 81 for a high today, so we would be just shy of the record if we hit that. But look, after today and after the rain starts, we go back into the 70s and we stay in the low 70s all the way through the end of the week into the weekend. And even into the beginning of next week, pretty nice. In fact, cooler. A big cool down comes. We're getting, look at that, 60 by next Friday, the 15th of November. 60. That's actually more in line with where we should be this time of the year. Right now, the average high temperature is 64. 64. That's where we should be this time of the year. So you can see there by the middle and end of next week, we're finally going to be where we're supposed to be for high temperatures. So that will be a change that's coming that you can look forward to, and it's going to feel more like fall. Let's check the maps here and see what we can find as far as, rain and the timing of the rain and all that, because it's coming. It's coming. It's going to be here by later today. Here we go. There we go. I had to hit the right button. So everything nice and dry, breezy and warm right now. Here we go into the noontime hour. Here we go into about 6 o'clock this evening. And you can start to see just west of Bowling Green, light rain to start and the cold front with some heavier rain, maybe even a thunderstorm or two. Nothing severe. This line of showers and thunderstorms will be weakening a bit as it moves into our area. So the severe weather that they've had the last few days back in Oklahoma and places out west, we're not going to see that. Maybe just a regular old thunderstorm or two. But this is the timing you're looking at here is right when the polls close at 6 o'clock this evening. So, like I said, you're going to be able to go to the polls today. The only thing you're going to have to deal with are the winds. Now, after 6 o'clock, here we go into midnight. The rain starts coming down pretty good overnight, even 10, 11 o'clock tonight, maybe a rumble of thunder. Here we go into 6 a.m. tomorrow. Cold front starts to move over the Bowling Green area. Pretty good soaking rainfall out of this system. We need it. Then the front gets hung up because we've got high pressure to the east and off screen, another one to the west. And so it just kind of hangs this front up, which keeps us in the wet zone for a little bit longer. We go tomorrow evening into Thursday morning. The front starts to make a little bit of movement. Here we are into Friday. We get a little break at first, but there's another wave of rain that's going to come in late Friday into Saturday. And here comes Sunday. Another couple of, this one will have a low pressure system to the north because you'll have a warm front to the east and a cold front to the west. Showers and thunderstorms become likely as we head into Sunday. And that's when we're going to begin to really cool off, especially after this next front. So here we go into Monday morning. The front stalls over the area. And then Tuesday, a lot of this should pull on out of here. But we've got several days of rain the rest of this week here in southern Kentucky and much of the area, which is something we haven't seen, consistent days, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have not seen that in over a month. Rainfall like that. It's been that long. Because you know that October was almost totally rain-free. It ranked, I think, as the fourth or fifth driest October on record. I can't remember, but somewhere in the top 10. So this is good that we're going to get this kind of soaking, persistent rainfall, which is something that we need very much so right now. So how much rain are we talking about? Here are the projections. And you can see right there that little spot of purple from western Kentucky to about I-65. That is about an inch, 7,500 to 2 inches. To some locations could even get up to 2.5 inches of rain. And this is between now and Sunday. I mean, we could pick up an inch overnight tonight and during the day tomorrow, which would that would just be outstanding if we did. And then whatever comes with that next system that I showed you out west, that's going to come in for, say, Saturday night into Sunday, that one should add about another inch or so to the bucket, which just be great. So this is all good. This is all very good. I like this. This is going to be one of those times when we can say, boy, we sure did need that rain. And it's a wonderful thing. So there you go. All right. I'm looking at, I know it's been a while. I'm checking your chats this morning in the chat box. Chad, good to see you. Chris, Ricky, good morning. Ralph saying, hello, Mr. Weatherman. Gail and Rod, we thought you got ran over by, Grandma got run over by a reindeer, or a lack of reindeer. Thank you, Gail and Rod. No, I haven't gotten run over by a reindeer. Allison says, I've missed your videos. Helping Gail and Rod again, helping with election nerves. You should not have any nerves. Just go vote. I don't care how you vote. Just go vote. Vote. Got nothing, no excuses. Just go. You got till 6:00 this evening. Tony, good morning. Sue, good morning to you. So thanks everyone. I know, look, I'm trying to manage my time better because I've got the radio show. I've got this, I've got TV. Today's going to be a busy day in TV. And by the way, if you want complete election coverage, national all the way to local, News40, right there, News40. And you can choose what network you want to watch, NBC or CBS. Those are the two networks that will be blowing out all your shows this evening. I know. Fall shows, they're new. I love them, both on NBC and CBS. But tonight, it's all about the election. This thing could, as you know, it could go all night long into tomorrow morning. God forbid we have any hanging chads or anything like that. I just, please, I'm praying, Lord, please. None of this. Let's just have it so, I'm at the point to where I'm like, let's just have it so decisive one way or the other that even if there are problems that crop up, it's like, it's over. Somebody might contest this and say, oh, that happened or this happened. Let's just have it. Let's just all pray that it's so big one way or the other that we don't have to fool with the foolishness. Okay. Because the foolishness is just, I've had enough. I don't know about you guys, but you know what I mean? So anyway, there's your weather. You can go to the polls. You might get your hair might get a little, because of the wind, but everything else is going to be just fine. God bless you. Thank you for watching. I'll see you tonight on News40 at 5, 6, and 10 with election coverage all night long. Take care.